What's good, y'all? Thank y'all so much for tuning in. This is my first video on my Loc journey. Like, I've done plenty of videos before. I've done videos on YouTube and Instagram as it relates to the music industry, but today I decided that I should document my Loc journey. Like, wouldn't you say? Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do, okay? So peep this. I've had Locs before. This is my second set of Locs. Today is, what is today? May 13th, 2022. I had Locs back in 2011. I just got to the point, I've always had short hair. I've always loved a shortcut, keep it simple. I didn't like doing my hair all the time. I grew up and I remember my mom would always get my hair either braided or latched hook or some kind of style as a kid. So when I got in high school, I was like, look, I'm tired of getting my hair done. Isn't that ironic? Now that I go every month. But I'm like, I am so tired of getting my hair done and sitting in a chair. Let me just cut all this off. And then at that point, I was like, you know what? I got tired of going into a barbershop, hearing the barber talk, all that good stuff or whatever. I hated it. So I'm like, you know what? Let me learn how to cut my own hair. So I did. So ever since like high school and college years, I've been, cutting my own hair, lining it up and in the whole nine. But when in 2011 though, it was a period of time where I wanted to try something different, So I went and got my Locs and kept them for 2 years. Like I said, I got a couple of pictures here just to show you how long they had gotten over those 2 years. And then I got tired of it. I felt like my hair had gotten too long to the point where I didn't know what to do with it. And mind you, again, this was 11 years ago. Times have changed, things have changed. Back then I never got it styled. I never did anything with them. I just let them grow. So 2 years in, I was like, you know what? I'm tired of this. Let's cut it off. So I cut it off and been wearing my hair short up until a few months ago. I was like, let me start over. Let me get another set of Locs because now I'm feeling them. I'm feeling how people are getting them braided and all kind of stuff. My girl, she has Locs. She got Locs down her back and she's always getting her hair styled. And it just looks so dope. Like the versatility. I love how many styles you can have just by having Locs. So I said, let me jump back in. So yesterday I had gotten my third retwist. So I just want to take you guys back a couple of months ago when I first got them done. So I grew my hair out for about, let's see, I got my last full haircut back in like last summer, June, July of 2021. And I've been growing it out since then. And then I got my Locs March 14th of 2022. So here they are. Like, as you can see, you can still see like I had the hair in the back. I always keep it shaved in the back or tapered out in the back and on the sides. So you can see right here, like I still got the little fuzz in the back. So that's the side view. And then I took another picture of the top coming out the mall. Had to go pick up my glasses that day. We got a picture there. And then I took one at the crib on the couch. Just a little quick snapshot just to show the partying. Like, she got them bad boys in there, partied, okay? And then a couple days later, I think this was a couple days. Yep, a couple days later, I ended up taking some more pictures in the car. Here you go, a back view. Now, mind you, this is a couple days later, so it looks like, I laid on it, basically. You got the back view, and then here go a couple pictures of the sides, and then the top. So that was the start of my first month. The first month was cool. It was cool for what it was. They were in there. The growth was good. I didn't have no pain, no itching, no nothing. It was a good experience. The only thing is that like my back row, like in the back, in the middle, kind of like, let me see if I can show y'all here. Like this one right here is like really, my hair in the middle all the way down to my neck is very, very fine. Like it's real soft, like baby hair. So it's really hard to lock. And I've always had this patch of really soft hair since I can remember. Even when it grows out, you can tell. Like I remember when I had longer hair and had it pressed or permed or whatever, like the sides grew, but then I had this strip patch of hair that was always a little bit shorter and it was much finer hair. So this one lock in the back, it is so, I know it's gonna take forever for it to lock. I already know it, but it is so frustrating because like my back row came loose. I wouldn't even say came loose. It was more so it frizzed up real quick. And I remember a couple of weeks into it, I was, trying to retwist it myself just to make sure it stayed, I don't recommend that. Just let it go. But this is just me. This is what I'm doing. So I will like retwist the back a little bit. But again, that was like 3 weeks in. But other than that, my first month went really well. I kept my taper. I tapered this up last week. I had an event, so I keep all this tapered up, so this is a week old. And then the back I keep tapered as well. I do that like literally every month, maybe every 3 weeks. But I do try to do it before I go get it done. Cause when I go to the shop and leave from getting it retwisted, I want my hair to look perfect. So, just so I can take pictures of it or whatever. But typically people will get it twisted first and then go to the barber shop and get it lined up and cut. I'm the opposite, only because I've been cutting my head, for years. So I know how, I know what to do with it. I know how to cut it and take care of it. But yeah, my first month was dope. So then I did my first official TikTok when I went to get it twisted the second time. Now, mind you, I do get retwisted every 4 weeks right now. That's what my loctician told me. She said every 4 weeks is good. But I noticed that last week it is so hard. The last week is so, oh my God. It's a struggle. Me being someone that cut my own hair, I love a crisp lineup and my hair looking nice and done. And that last week when it's looking real frizzy, like look at this picture. Look at these two pictures right here. Come on now. Oh my God, looking frizzy. Like literally, this is right before I went to get it retwisted for month number 2. Oh, it was tough. But I did my first TikTok. You guys can follow me on TikTok just to see that. I did a little transition using the song by, what's his name? Jaden Smith, Icon. Icon Living. Started record label Misfits. So definitely check that out. Actually, you know what? I might pop it right here. Check it out. Here you go.
What you call an icon living? Start a record label, Misfits just did it. Nylon cover 5 minutes.
Yeah, I was geeked when I did that video. That was my first TikTok video I edited in TikTok. I was geeked. I'm like, oh my God, you could time the transition in TikTok. Like it was so cool. But anyway, I'm dating myself. So, but yeah. So then after I got it retwisted the second time to start month 2, here go a couple of pictures from that. Took some here in the office. So just a couple of side views just to see. So I had some good growth, some really good growth over the last month. And then again, that was 4 weeks ago. And now today makes 1 day after my third retwist, which was, a day after my third retwist, which was yesterday. And yeah, this how we sitting, This how we sitting. Yeah. This how we doing. Not bad, not bad. What trips me out though, one thing that I noticed, and you probably noticed in the pictures that I took 11 years ago, is that one side is down, like the locks point down, and then the other ones the right side. The right side lays down, but then the left side kind of goes back. And all these years, like I'm gonna show the pictures right now of how it looked 11 years ago when I first got them locked. What I noticed is that I did not realize this until my girl mentioned it. She said it could be due to how the locks are literally twisted. And if you think about it, it makes sense. Like your locks are when they twist it, the direction that they twist is clockwise. So of course, on the right side of your head, if they're twisting clockwise, it'll lay down, go downward. But on this side, if they're twisting clockwise on the the video got dark there real quick. Let me see. There we go. If they're twisted clockwise on the left side, it's kind of like forcing the lock to like go backwards. And I'm like, oh my God, that makes so much sense. I didn't think about that. So now I just, pull this side down a little bit. And of course they'll fall down. I mean, it's the nature of gravity as they grow. So the more hair that grows and the weight of it, it'll lay down. That's what, I experienced before. I didn't have any issues with the direction of them their direction as it grew. So it's just right now while it's short, but I don't mind it, I just, sometimes I'll clip it down just so it'll look decent. Straight ahead, it still look a little weird, but again, it's fresh. So it's gonna lay how it's gonna lay for now. But as it grow, like I notice around week 2 going into week 3, it's a little, they have a little more flexibility. But right now they in there. So yeah, I'm excited. Like I said, this is my first video. And I'm definitely gonna do more of these just to document my journey. I didn't do this before. And I'm looking forward to this time around because like I said, the versatility with locks now as opposed to 11 years ago is totally different. I'm constantly looking up new styles on Instagram, and it's just so cool what people are able to do with locks. So I'm really looking forward to doing that. I may even throw some color in there, in the future. Like as they get a little bit longer, I may throw a little color in there, a little highlight here and there. But I would love to get them braided. Oh, I would love, like that's one of the styles I want. The loctician told me yesterday, she was like, I could braid this now. And I'm like, oh no, she'll have mine. Man, you talk about how, she braid this now? Oh, I know she'll have my scalp like, oh. I do not need that. I do not want no pulled scalp. No pain, nothing like that. Like that, it makes me twitch. It's kind of like my childhood getting braids as a kid. No, I don't need that. But we're going to let this grow and have a little bit more hang time before she do that. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'll probably get like, get the split, the 2 barrels. Oh, blurred up there. Let me see. There we go. I'll probably get the 2 barrels or maybe 4. I don't know. But I definitely love that look where they braid them up and they go to the back. So, yeah. I'm loving it. And, I just noticed that I'm looking just for something that's low maintenance. And this, I feel like this is as low as I can get without worrying about my hair breaking off. And that was an issue too as it grew. That's one of the decisions. This is one of the things that helped me make this decision or persuaded me into getting locks this time. Is I was getting tired of cutting my hair every 2 weeks. Like I said, I like a fresh cut, so I just kind of let it grow, and was using the curl sponge. And I noticed that my hair was shedding a lot using the sponge. You have to pick your hair out and then curl it with the sponge. And I felt like in those 7-8 months of me growing my hair to get locks, I felt like my hair could have been longer, but I thought about like I shed a lot, so it was breaking off. So I really needed to do something to prevent breakage while it being low maintenance. And this was, here we are. So again, thank y'all for tuning in. I'm gonna try to do these every month when I get it done, or if I feel like something crazy is happening, with the locks. So it's not crazy, but just something different that I want to share. I will do a quick video and put it up. But yeah, I just wanted to hop on and just show y'all where I was at before it got too far out. But yeah, this is the start of month 3. Yeah, last month, second month, they started budding. Good growth, good progress. Yeah. So there it is. So thank y'all for tuning in, and me and the locs will catch y'all next time. Peace.